Projectors, I want to talk to you guys about something kind of serious when it comes to your life. Do not listen to your generator friends when it comes to energy exchange. Okay? What I mean by that is projectors have something called burnout. Okay? Burnout happens when you try to keep up with the generators. So if you're trying to keep up with the generators who have the sacral center motor, they can just go. They go. We're in a world of generator energy. Basically, everything's built like the hourly wages and just 5 days on, 2 days off. That is a generator world, a manifestor generator world. It's something that the manifestors themselves created to get the generators to work to direct their energy. Well, we're here to direct their energy to more of like an individualistic life, but that's in the future. Right now, we're still in a huge transition. So what I want to say to projectors is really, really be careful with your energy, okay? When I say be careful with your energy, I mean don't work your ass off 5 days a week and then go out partying all weekend and stuff like that. You need to have time to wind down, especially if you're working with a lot of generators, because you're kind of riding on their energy. As Ra used to say, it's like buzz, 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 buzz. Generators, a lot of them have no idea about projectors and stuff like that. I mean, most people don't understand human design, but even the generators will never understand us. We can understand them because we tap into their energy. We'll tap right into a generator's energy and you'll feel that buzz and you're ready to, clean the car and clean the house and get everything done. But then the generator, they could go in and try and watch a movie, and I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of generators will just knock out as soon as they're not moving. It's a real common generator thing. As soon as they sit down, it's like somebody pulled the power plug from them. But really, it's like them getting actually put it on the charger. A lot of my generator friends will work all day, will come back, and I'll be like trying to get all that day off me. I'll come home and take a shower, and stretch, do some meditation, do some yoga. Generator will sit down, and as soon as they wake up, they're ready to go again because they can charge. That motor is just generating energy for them. Well, us, we have our own energy and it's precious. And that's what you should do. You should keep it very, very precious. One way to do that is to get away. You have to have your own space. You have to get away from generators, especially because if you stay with the generator, I don't know if there might be projectors out there that are dating or married to generators. It's actually more healthy to sleep alone. Sometimes, not all the time. I'm not saying have a separate bedroom with your spouse or whatever. I'm saying every now and then when you get that restless feeling and you can't go to sleep and you can't figure it out and you're sleeping next to a generator, you're tapped into their energy. And that will burn up all your energy overnight and you'll just wake up groggy and the generator's going to wake up ready to go. So I would say treat your energy as extremely precious. Now, main thing with what I wanted to get across during this video that I'm doing now is burnout. Okay, projectors. I just recently had one of the worst burnouts of my life. I'm in Phoenix. This COVID thing hit, so I had to go. My travel jobs aren't working, and all my normal income isn't working, and I usually work festivals and I get income from that, and everything shut down, so I had to go to work. I had to go to a regular job, and I haven't done that in 5 years, 6 years. I had zero burnout in 5-6 years. I remember being a trucker before, and those are 70-hour weeks, and I would come home and just bam, go to sleep, and I would hide from people when I got home from trucking. I mean, I would lock my door, not answer my phone for... The magic number for me was always 3 days, and then I'm ready to go out again, and I'm ready to be... But that's when I'm not working. Now I have where I'm working 5 days a week in 110, 115 degree Fahrenheit weather, and I come home and I can't even walk the dog when I get home. Every day. Mostly because the heat takes it out of me. You get heat exhaustion. I'm up in attics, which it's, it might be 115. It's 160 in the attic, so even a generator would be burned out doing what I was doing. So, but I would come home, I mean, I would kill over, but the dangerous part, what a lot of people don't understand about human design and projectors is we're real sensitive. Okay, our energy is extremely sensitive to our surroundings, and we're real in tune with our body. And you know, a generator would, you know, they'll just keep running through the wall. That's a generator's thing. Manifesting generators or generators will just keep on going. That's what they're here to do. Well, projectors are here to guide that energy so they don't have to run through a wall. And we have to guide a lot of times by example. And if you're not doing that, if you're trying to keep up with the generators and you're just running through the wall, you're going to end up with a headache. What I ended up with was literally headache, stomach problems. I felt like my liver was shutting down. I felt like I had no energy. I was short with everybody. I was calling into work sick, which I was very sick. There was times I'd throw up. That's all due to heat. I mean, anybody would feel what I felt doing what I was doing, but I felt like I had to get to the point that I got in order to be able to explain it and explain my situation. So the burnout made me sick, it made me tired, it made me grumpy, it made me short. And projectors, we're not here to work. We're here to play, we're here to have a good time, we're here to lead, guide, and direct energy, and we're here to master systems, okay? We're not here to do 5 days a week. We're here to do about 3 and about 5 hours a day on those 3 days. Really hard thing to comprehend and a really hard thing to master and be able to buy a house and raise a family and stuff like that. But it can be done. I've met a lot of generators that can do it. I'll do another video on what it is that I'm doing now to better myself and to better guide my energy, rather. And you have to figure out a system, okay? Projectors that are out there burn out, you gotta quit what's burning you out. You will never figure out your system if you just keep going back, and you're gonna end up thinking you're sick. The doctors ain't gonna find anything wrong with you. I mean, it might lead to something major. I'm not sure. I know for me, it makes me think there's major things wrong. It makes me feel like I have tumors in my brain. It makes me feel like my stomach is in knots, you know. Makes me feel like my back, like, you know, oh man. You know, but I'm also a paranoid projector. So every little pain, I'm like, this one's cancer. But that's just, you know, that's the fear that the TV and internet puts in us. I look up why my arm's sore and I have 5 different types of cancer. So stop looking at that too. Just realize before you think that you're sick, you know, I have guidelines. It's before you think you're depressed, make sure you're not surrounded by assholes. Before you think you're sick, try resting. Try not doing what you've been doing. You know, projectors can really, really feel sick, and it's called burnout. And I just want to, you know, I want to put this video up to let you know you're not alone, and there is a way. Meditation is huge. Meditation is giant. Get into it. I don't care if it's 10 minutes. Put a little timer on your phone and just sit in dead silence. It doesn't matter if it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. You'll notice it the rest of the day. You'll notice it eventually over time. You'll be like, wow, I feel more in tune. I'm more feeling me. Meditation is, I mean, it's, you know, 10,000-year-old practice, and there's a reason for it. In the United States or first world countries, it's not that it's frowned upon. It's looked at as like yogis or hippies or something like that. But those people are really in tune with themselves. Those people are really in tune with their bodies. And projectors, you have to be to make it in this world. You know, and this world is not built for you, and eventually it will be. Eventually it's going to be. But to make it through the shift and the transition from here to whenever it is, you have to find out a couple things. You know, meditation, find out what you love. For me, it was always surfing. I'm stuck in Phoenix now because of COVID, but for me, it was always surfing. Surfing did it all because I went and got grounded by the beach. You know, that's where you walk with your shoes off, which is, you know, basically you have ions that run through your body. When you walk with your shoes off on the earth, you're kind of exchanging ions, and you're charging your body. I suggest that just with anybody, generators, manifestors, doesn't matter, reflectors. I suggest that with everybody. But so get into meditation, get into some grounding. That's where you walk with your shoes off. And don't feel bad about napping. Don't feel bad about taking a break. If you have a job that's driving you to the ground, I mean, nothing's going to change on Monday. There isn't going to be a change. You're not going to walk in and, oh man, all of a sudden I'm in shape for this job. No. You have to do what you love. If you love it and it's wearing you out, that's probably a good thing. But for most people, they hate their job because, I mean, unless you own your own business and you love what you do and all that stuff, which is what I highly suggest for projectors, to figure out what it is for you. And, I mean, there's a billion things that you can do. There's a billion ways of making money without burning yourself out. Also, I mean, sometimes people have to swallow the pill. You're not going to be a millionaire. Most people are working every day and they think they're going to be a millionaire. I mean, not that many people are rich. I mean, if you live in California, you're going to have to run laps around people. But if you live anywhere else, I would suggest just, making a goal of an income that's going to satisfy your bills and it's going to satisfy your life. And then finding something that you love to do that's free. What I mean by free is like hiking, like biking, skating, ice skating. Well, that's probably cost money, but whatever. Something that's low cost, that's going to get your body moving, but not in excess, because you do have to move. That's the weird part about being a projector, is it's not all about laying down all day. Then your energy gets stagnant. You're not flowing. It's about the flow. If you lay down all day and you just nap all day, you become stagnant. It's like Bruce Lee said, when water sits still, it becomes stagnant. It goes stale. It has to flow like a river and it stays fresh forever. But, you also don't want to be a raging river. What you want is to find some type of flow in your life where you can get a balance of rest, play, find some type of, if you like photography, go on a hike and do photography. Even if you take pictures of people in photography, I say now you are a nature photographer as well, because it combines minimal exercise. I'm not saying that we can't be bodybuilders. I'm saying do it smart. Don't overdo anything. Everything in moderation, including moderation. But find what works for you, and please be careful of burnout, because it is very serious, and it could lead you to not getting your invitations, not being recognized. I mean, if you're coming home from work every day and you're falling flat on your face, nobody's going to recognize you, because you're not mastering a system. You're not helping them in any way. You're here to help, not help them lift the stones in the quarry. You're here to help the mindset of the masses. That's basically your whole point. So find what you love. Find something that gives you slight exercise so that you can keep that flow of energy in. And find a time to rest, and just be careful. Be very careful of burnout. I just suffered the worst burnout of my life in the summer in Phoenix here in 2020. It's the hottest summer ever recorded, and I was working in it the whole time and working long hours, and that led me to this video. So it led me to realize what burnout was. I've now taken 4 days off. I slept for 2. I thought I was ready to go to the hospital. I had all these stomach issues going on, and I have nothing today. I feel great enough to even make a video. I wanted to make a video. I wanted to write some stuff. I wanted to go on a hike. It's 110 or something out. I want to do all that stuff. But I needed to go down for 2 days. I needed a day where I just kind of moved around, and now I'm up and at 'em. I'm getting up. I'm going to make a business plan so I don't have any more burnout. And I suggest you do the same thing. So, projectors, good luck out there. Do not try and keep up with your generator friends. Don't listen to their advice. You are here to guide them, not the other way around. And enjoy your experiment.